Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 71 of Miami Dolphins content. This week's episode, the Phins are on a steady pace in the playoff race, and we are fucking getting it. We are number 4 in the seeding so far. We're going to break down tonight not only the current seeding, but how we see things going forward based on the schedule. We're going to be talking about our upcoming game against the Commanders. Fuck, even saying the word Commanders fucks me up in the head. It's always going to be the Redskins for me, but it is what it is. I got to the fact that I got to practice to say that is sad.
Commanders.
But
yeah, it doesn't really come out.
Fucking boys, Bleezy, MC, then what is going on?
Happening? How y'all boys
doing? Doing good, man. Shout out to CT. He's a little under the weather, but the kid's a soldier. He's coming through tonight. Let's go.
What's good in the hood?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all good. Hey, we got to fucking do what we got to do. Talking fucking Dolphins. That's what we're going to fucking do any day of the week, every day of the week. It's just what we do. Sometimes you got to push through. And it's all good, man. It's all fucking
every
good.
day.
Yes, sir. So what is going on, boys? What are you guys excited about? I mean, hey, we've gotten, 4 days now to sit on this Jets game. I want to get our final thoughts on the Jets game so we can move the fuck on, and we can get into the rest of this shit going on. What do you guys think? Final thoughts on that Jets game?
My final thoughts are we basically blew them out. We blew them out, and they still do not have a bad defense, in my opinion. They were talking about that on local radio down here, the fact that the Jets defense is still decent. And we just went out there and put 30, one of them was a Hollins touchdown. But, I thought it was a good win on the road. We'll take it, man. We dominated them.
Hell yeah. What do you think, MC?
I think he's
technical difficulties are reloading, but it's all good. I agree with you, Bleezy, and that's something that I reviewed. So, we're going to talk Dolphins defense in a second, but statistically, the Jets are still the 7th best ranked defense in the NFL right now. And to say out of all the things we've been able to do, no matter what we've done as far as scoring 34 points on them, granted, yes, like you said, one was the Javon Holland return, but we take into perspective a drop touchdown by Hill. We take into account, the terrible fucking pick 6 by Tua. We could take in when you take into account. Fuck, my bad. Everybody coming back in and trying to bring them on. That fucked me up. But
damn it. Can I say my piece about the Jets real quick? Because I was on there.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm glad we won. I hate the Jets. I hate their damn field. I hate their damn team. I hate every bit one of them. Let's go. Fins up, and we're coming for y'all December again. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
all right, what's going on, Todd and Green Rat, the boys in the building? We've got a lot to get to on this show. We're going to talk about a lot of shit, but I want to give everybody one more opportunity to go ahead, now that we've got 4 days to kind of chew on that Jets game, to give us our final thoughts as far as the game is concerned. Todd, go ahead, brother.
Two bad turnovers. The second one I'm kind of thankful for because we get to have the Hail Mary off of. But no, honestly, I'm happy with where we're at. We still put up 27 points against a good defense.
There you go. All right, Green Rat, go, brother.
I thought the Dolphins played well. Tua had a great game, minus 1 to 2 plays that were not very good. Overall, pretty happy, except for disappointed that we lost Jalen Phillips.
Yeah, absolutely. And so just to finish up mine, like I said, The Jets are still ranked the number 7 defense overall defense in the NFL. And we were still able to put up 27 points on them, given Tyreek Hill dropping the touchdown. Tua's bad pick 6. Like I said, I don't really give a fuck about the second interception. It was a poor throw. Wasn't a bad decision, just a poor throw. Given the circumstances, I really don't give a shit. The fact that we came out and we played physical football, we were able to fucking run the ball. I mean, we took 9 minutes off the fucking clock in the third and early fourth quarter against a very physical fucking defense, a defense that supposedly has the best front 7 in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I thought that was awesome to see. You know, obviously Green Rat with the Debbie Downer. Yes, it absolutely sucked to lose Phillips, but I mean, overall, it was a great fucking game for us mentally. I think it established some confidence in this team that we can play against great defenses. And I wanted to talk about ours. After this game, we are ranked number 5 in overall defense. So right now, Vic Fangio does have a 5th top 5 defense. And I mean, you can't argue with the fact that, you know, having a top 5 defense and an overall number 6 offense, you can't fucking argue with that. You can't argue with that. You can't be disappointed with that. Even with the offense having some issues and down games the last couple weeks, we're still in that top 10. And you can't fucking argue with that. And again, overall, I think it was a resounding victory. I think it was impressive given the nature of the Jets' defense. I mean, we all knew their offense sucked, but to still not allow them, other than again the cheap ass touchdown in the third quarter, we didn't give them shit. So I enjoyed it. I loved watching it. It was awesome to watch.
Hey, OSHA should be called on that field.
Yeah, bro. That field is something else. You know,
I don't want to hear anything about the field until they dome everything.
What is going on? Kane's in the building. What's up, brother?
Kane? What's up,
Get
bro?
your ass on up here and give us your thoughts too. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk about this. You know, the current seeding, as we all know.
Well, did you get the breaking news?
What is it?
Shit, yeah.
JPP?
Yep.
I heard about that. So we signed him off their practice
I didn't even know he was in the league.
Yeah.
I'm on TFTG. I'm like, he's still in the league? That he's been in the league since I was like 7 years old. Like, what?
Yeah.
I was
Damn,
a baby. No, baby.
Hey, even after he blew up his fucking finger with the firework, he's still fucking getting after it.
He might be good for some snaps. We might need him.
He's good depth.
He's 34 years old.
He's good depth.
Go ahead, MC.
34 years. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You ain't feeling it?
Why? We was there nobody better?
I mean,
sorry, but his old ass,
there are other guys. But the thing is how much were they going to cost us? And we already know, given our circumstances with the salary cap this year, not going into next year. I don't care about that.
Someone better for 1 year. That's just bullshit. I don't know. I kind of disagree with that, Chris Greer. I don't know about bringing him in right now. Is he going to play? Is he going to play? That's the question. Will he play?
First off, we signed him off a practice squad, which means he's been active. You know what I mean? He's been playing, even if it's on practice, being on the practice.
That doesn't matter, though. He's not going against the well.
Yeah, but the thing is you got to remember, MC, and this is something we were researching, and we are going to talk about the replacement options. But when you think about it, look at Agba, okay? Agba's played sparingly for us, right?
Right.
This year. And yet, he still has 4.5 or 5 sacks. I can't remember exactly. But he has 4.5 or 5 sacks. He's got a bunch of time, and he's played as a rotational piece at best.
He's fresh. He's ready to roll. He should be good to go.
And in reality, bringing in a guy like JPP, again, we're not asking him to play starter reps. He's just going to be a rotational piece. And if
Super
guy
Bowl
can
experience.
Go ahead, Todd.
Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
He's won
That
2.
was like 10 years ago. Does he have that now? No.
Well, hold on. Oh, he won it with Brady last in Tampa.
Brady's Brady, though. And he didn't do.
MCJB. It's a good pick. There's only one person I would have probably taken ahead of him.
Who was that? The Jets?
No, I would have taken Melvin Gordon. Probably. I would have probably.
I thought you meant team.
Melvin.
Why did we not keep Melvin Gordon?
Hey, so just so we know, look, Melvin Ingram, we could have brought Melvin Ingram in, but that's fine.
You made me say the wrong.
Could have got Melvin.
Hold on, real quick. So just so we know, so Emmanuel Ogba, and he's played. We're just not going to tell me his fucking snaps. But he has 10 combined tackles, 6 assisted tackles, 4 sacks, and 1 interception this year, and in the limited snaps that he's had all year.
Yeah, he's going to be starting.
I don't know if I would say he should be starting, but
Melvin Gordon's 30 though, or 29 or 30. I don't even know how old he is. He's younger than fucking Jason Pierre-Paul. I'm sorry, I know I'm going about the age thing, but that means something in the NFL, especially as a defensive lineman or
remember your running backs no spring chicken either.
You also have to understand Melvin Ingram hasn't fucking played at all this year.
I thought Melvin Ingram was.
Wonder what's up with that, man. He balled out last.
Is he that hurt, or is he just that suck? He sucks that bad. I don't even care about the Chargers like that. I think he plays for the Chargers, or used to. What is that right?
He used to.
It's one of them goddamn. I don't give a fuck about them. But anyway,
he balled out for us, man.
I think he's better than fucking Jason Pierre-Paul, but I guess the money cost in getting him, and I guess that has to. I guess CT, you're right.
Who knows, man? He may be out of shape. He may be out of shape like a
we,
motherfucker.
We were gonna go after Barnett, but the problem is Barnett got picked up on waivers by Houston.
Man, yeah, and even then,
I heard about that.
And though they were saying in one of the articles I was reading, if he had made it to a even if we had claimed or that he wasn't claimed and he got free agent status, he was going to be wanting a substantial contract for the remainder of the year. And I'm sorry, I'm not fucking paying him fucking ridiculous money. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, my thing is, and I agree, I think that there were better choices, MC, but given the circumstances, the salary cap, again, the fact that
we need to give players.
Ingram hasn't played, he's not on a team. Is he in shape? We don't know. I mean, all we're looking for is a rotational piece at best. Yeah. And right. I think he fits the mold of what we're looking for.
Oh, why don't we? Oh, well, we try to fit someone in the outside linebacker spot. Like if you think about it,
we have AVG. You know,
well, I mean, no. Try to put like a non-position player at that. Like get someone big, get someone think that you have like Duke Riley, and just have him rush the ends or get.
So that's not Duke Riley's specialty.
That's why you coach him.
You can't put certain things out of certain players that it's not what they do.
I know. I'm just saying. Look at Liam Eichenberg. Though, no offense, Green Rat. He was a fucking guard or a tackle. He never played.
It's completely different. I'm telling you.
No, it's not. You snapped the ball. What?
Don't be dogging Green Rat's boy now, Eichenberg.
Sorry, that's why I said sorry.
No.
Hey, I've been dogging Eichenberg, and I don't know. Maybe left guard is his fucking spot because I went back and watched the fucking condensed game.
Right guard
yesterday. Right guard, I meant. Sorry. I watched the condensed version of the game yesterday, and I saw quite a few pancakes out of him. I saw
really?
a nice fucking combo block. Absolutely, bro.
Ike was balling.
And he was getting chippy with people too.
Oh yeah, well he's the one that got Austin Jackson
I
kicked
think
out.
so too, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Did you-
Eichenberg got slapped in the side of the fucking helmet, and Eichenberg got up in the dude's face and was screaming at him. And the guy pushed Eichenberg, and Austin Jackson came over and said, "I ain't having that bullshit."
And threw a right.
Did you hear the interview with I think it was Omar Kelly and Teron Armstead about the whole who would you want to have your back in a bar fight?
No, I didn't.
Armstead started with Robert Hunt. Then he started naming other players. And then he goes, well, Liam, I'd have him because he would get in there and he would give himself up or something to that extent. He'd throw himself, right into the middle and sacrifice himself for me. So,
okay.
So he even got a little love from Armstead and stuff. So,
okay.
But Armstead was having a pretty good time with that question.
MCJB, I'm going to give you played linebacker, right?
He did.
Yeah, my bad. My mic was on mute.
Well, how about I make you a running back out of necessity?
Heck yeah, I'll do. Well, hold on.
Now you just completely went assignine on that one. Come on.
No,
he's talking about inside linebacker to an outside type linebacker. It's doable.
No, it is not, Todd. I'm still on the same side of the ball, though.
The Fridge ran the ball.
Yes, he did. Scored touchdowns.
Wilkins played in the backfield and scored out the backfield.
Yes, he did.
He caught a pass.
But I said linebacker to an edge rusher or out or
No, because
I was the same way in high school. I was an inside linebacker and I played DN and that was that same spot.
Right. But here's the thing. You got to have different moves that some of them have never even learned, never even bothered.
It's not even about that, Todd. Hold on. We're fucking wasting our time on this argument. Listen, the problem is the way that our outside linebackers play in Fangio's scheme is not only do you have to rush the passer, but you have to be able to drop back in coverage. And we all know. Hold on, MC. We all know that David Long Jr. ain't the one to do that. And in reality, Baker, who's on the other side, Baker can't fucking do that either. And really, we got two options, and it's been brought up, is Cameron Good or Channing Tindall. And I can't trust either of those fucking guys because neither of them can get even on the fucking field. So I'm happy with bringing in Agba, having Agba and JPP rotate, but also allowing AVG in the nickel package to play that outside role and let David Long Jr. come back into the nickel package, which AVG has been replacing him in that nickel package. Yep. So in reality, we got three guys that can take snaps in certain situations and rotate. I don't think it necessitates a move from anybody else.
And I think I'm thinking of a different person. I said Duke Riley. I think he's not a linebacker, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say the right person. Okay, I was thinking of someone.
Been using Duke Riley more as a backup to Baker.
Yep.
So,
and Tyndall just can't learn the damn playbook.
Yeah, that's a shame, dude.
I think Riley would do okay at an end position. I mean, it'd take him a while, but I mean, he's an athletic son of a bitch, really.
He is, but I think that they've been having him back up Baker. Now you're asking him to try to learn the opposite side of the field, and I don't know how
Liam's been doing it.
Well, Liam also gets to play in a fucking phone booth at fucking guard, so it's a little bit fucking different. But
Liam balling.
Liam is balling. Who thought we'd be saying that about right now?
Dude, who thought we were
Liam isn't screwing up. Let's just keep it real.
Hey, bro. I mean, he's not balling, but dude, he's flashed
pancakes.
Hey,
but his
who thought
has
we
been
picked?
much more consistent. We've seen him flash even when he sucked. We've seen flashes. Now we're not seeing him routinely get beat. And I don't know if it's true or not, but Pro Football Reference, not Pro Football Focus, but Pro Football Reference said in his 33 pass blocking snaps, he had 0 sacks, 0 pressures given up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I had heard too.
That's fucking nuts.
That is crazy.
And according to Pro Football Reference, he won his run blocking assignment, which I don't know how accurate this is, but he won his run blocking assignment 82% of the fucking 82% of the run snaps.
I don't know how the hell they can grade any of that when McDaniel's blocking scheme is so fucking crazy that
I agree.
How the hell did they know who he's supposed to block?
And I agree. That's why I gave the caveat. I don't know how accurate it is, but according to them, he won his run blocking percentage 82% of the fucking time.
McDaniel was talking a little smack, saying we had a lot more O-line depth than we all wanted to say we had.
Dude, Butch Berry is the man.
Yeah. Shout out to Butch Berry.
Well, I don't know if he's the man, but he sure isn't the piece of shit that all the Bronco fans were talking about.
Dude, we might have an O-line. We might have an O-line. Have an O-line coach back-to-back years.
Right.
What's going on, Big Philly?
Big Philly.
What up, y'all?
What's up, bro?
Chilling like a villain.
First place.
Watching this Monday night game.
Yeah. First place in our division, getting ready to clinch soon because Buffalo can't get out of their own way.
Oh, I don't know about that, but still a lot of football.
We lost to a team that's under 500 this year.
The Chargers.
Well, hey, you're speaking of that
Bills?
real quick. Yeah, the Bills. But now that Big Philly and Ty want to bring that up, we're going to talk about this shit. So again, currently we're 4th, but let's talk about this, right? So I should have left that up. So we got Baltimore, Kansas City, and Jacksonville ahead of us. So let's go ahead and look at their fucking schedules, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start off with Kansas City.
They play Buffalo next, no?
Hey, hold up. Before we do this, Green Rat, you're right. We did lose to a team below 500, but we beat a team above 500 too, the Denver Broncos.
Ooh. Right. Isn't that hilarious?
Who would have fucking thought after we whooped the fucking Broncos' ass that they were going to end up fucking over?
Do we have to discuss that?
Because it was early.
Oh, yes,
what have
absolutely.
I been saying ever since that game? I go, Denver is not as bad as what happened to them versus us. They could have easily scored 35 points that game. I've stuck to that ever since, and here they just keep.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Payton, man.
Remember, too, bro, it's a new system, new coach, new quarterback for Sean Payton, just as much as new coach for Russell Wilson. So it's it's a good time to it's like when you burn out, right? When you're burning out on a car, right? It takes a while to gain the traction before the tires stick to the road to get that traction. It's the same concept. So we just so happened to be when they were still spinning and we destroyed them. It's all it is.
It just snowballed for those poor bastards.
By the way, I cannot wait for the fucking rundown at halftime, man. These fucking games this weekend were fucking nutsola, bro. I mean, crazy fucking games.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and let's do this. So Kansas City's going to play Green Bay next. And they're going to be playing on Sunday Night Football.
That's a
I really do. I think that's a L. Bro, I'm sorry. Are you done?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. The reason why I say that is because they beat Detroit at Detroit. last Thanksgiving week. They beat Detroit.
Yeah, but it's division.
Detroit, and Detroit was number 2 in the AFC or NFC. Excuse me, NFC. Now they're at Green Bay. It's prime time, and I think Jordan Love's going to come in there and whoop ass on the Chiefs.
MC.
Yeah, let's go.
MC,
Jordan Love was not the reason that the Lions lost.
Yeah, the only
Lions are the reason the Lions lost.
Well,
Yeah,
they're number 2 in the AFC, right? They're
Hold
number
on,
2
hold
in the
on.
AFC.
MC,
MC is on fire tonight.
MC, you have to understand something though. All right, and I get where you're coming from, but I would acknowledge that if they had beat a non-division opponent, let alone a non-conference opponent. You're playing a divisional rival, which you're used to playing twice a year. They have tape on Jordan Love. They have tape on the concepts, the playing concept that these people, whatever this guy's name, the coach's name is, that they use against that specific team. So it's different. It's like
you think Green Bay's doing the same thing though? Green Bay's doing the exact same thing you just said. They got film on Patrick Mahomes. They're
bro, but it's not the same. Dude, we played. Think about this. We played better playing against Buffalo than we did when we played against Philly. It's a completely different ball game. We had film on Philly, and we still got.
You said we played better against Buffalo than we did Philly.
I'm just using an example, dude. Like,
no, because I think we played better against Philly than Buffalo.
We played bad both games, bro.
With the refs on the other side.
We played bad both games. Regardless of what the refs did, we played bad. Because at the end of the day.
Right, so anyway, all right. I'm not trying to get stuck on one fucking game, but again, I think that I don't think it's a guaranteed win either way, but it should be a decent game. Now, the Buffalo game, look, we would want fucking Buffalo to win, but Buffalo can't fucking win a game to save their fucking lives right now. So I'm not going to count on that one. New England, they're going to get their ass whooped. Las Vegas, man, even though they lost 31-17, that last fucking touchdown in the middle of the fourth quarter, bro, it's not indicative. The score is not indicative of how fucking close that game really was. And I think that, again, that's 3 fucking losable games on the Chiefs' remaining schedule. I think, again, Cincy without Burrow and Los Angeles have no fucking chance against them. But that's 3 fucking losable games for Kansas City.
Hey,
the only game I see them losing is Buffalo. That's the only game I see them losing.
You want to know something, though? I don't want the number 1 seed.
You tripping. You could say that to your dad himself.
No, well, think about it. We don't play good after bye weeks. We're gonna have a bye week with the number 1 seed.
You're thinking. Listen, dude. This is playoffs, dude. First round bye, home field advantage. I'll take it all day, every day.
Look at the
problem is, what if we rest our players the last game of the season?
Hey, one at a time. Damn, we can't.
What's our home record?
I know, but what if we rest our players?
What's our home record?
What is
our home record?
What is our home record?
That don't matter either. Look at the Atlanta Braves. They had a great home record. Look at
5-0.
I don't care. What is our home record?
Okay, and I'm just saying the same thing.
You're talking about a 7-game series with the same team, dude. What is our home record?
5-0.
We're undefeated.
Thank you. So why would I not want home field advantage? Why would I not want home field advantage when we're playing well at home?
Because the matchup we could get might be worse if
it don't. If you want to make a playoff, if you want to make a Super Bowl, you gotta beat anybody. I ain't worried about the matchup.
That's not necessarily true.
Here's the thing. What happens if we rest our players the last game of the season to where it's 2 weeks off?
And if you really want to go there, if you guys want to go there, if let's say KC wins home field, do you really want to go to KC in round 2?
I'd rather play in KC than play Jacksonville.
Well, we wouldn't play if we see, and that's the thing, and this is what I was trying to get at with bringing up these schedules, is I still think that Kansas City gets the number 1 overall seed, and I think we do get the number 2 overall seed. And as much as I'd love the number 1, we wouldn't play Kansas City until the AFC Championship, and it would give us 2 home games in the playoffs. But that's only because of the next few schedules that we're going to go through. And in reality, we know at a minimum that 2 of the next 3 teams are going to be below us as long as we only lose 1 more game. And we know the next 3 on our schedule. I ain't worried about that. But let's go ahead and let's go to the Jags remaining games. So they're going to play Cincy. That's going to be a win. Now, they may lose to the Browns. And here's the thing is either or whether they're going to play Baltimore next. Whether Baltimore wins or loses, one of those teams has another loss. So that's possibly 2 losses. Now the next 3 games for the last 3 games are gimmies. Tampa
they
Bay,
play Cleveland next.
Yeah, I said that. I said they
sorry,
play.
I heard you say they play Baltimore next.
No. They play Cincy, then they play Cleveland, then they play Baltimore. I said Cincy's a dub.
Okay, I got you.
They're going to lose to Cleveland. They could possibly lose to Cleveland. And I don't know, bro. The way the Browns have been playing, I don't know.
Yeah, remember, there's no Deshaun.
And I understand.
And the backup.
Deshaun doesn't make the Browns go.
Their defense makes the Browns go in the run game, but again, you still need effective quarterback play against a team like.
Yeah, but they've had most of their wins without Deshaun anyways this year. He's missed games that they won.
Yeah, okay. And TBR is only expected.
Click Cleveland's team because at the end of the day, they're part of the playoff run anyways. So
the Jags could lose all 3 of those games because of the defense that the offense is going against. But Jacksonville is definitely one of the teams that I don't want to meet in the playoffs because I think that their offense, our defense would have trouble with that offense.
The only team I see them losing to is Baltimore, and that just depends on which Lamar shows up.
Mm-hmm. I think again, there's 2 losable games that I see. Does that mean they're going to lose? No. But I see 2 losable games on that schedule.
What's the last games?
What about now? What's the next one? Baltimore.
What are you talking about?
Tampa's another one they could lose to. They could be
really?
Baltimore, Tampa. It's a good round. That's a good matchup.
See them losing to Tampa?
Baker can have a good game every now. He's just not consistent.
Yeah, bro.
Tampa's defense is still pretty good.
Exactly, their defense will be in the game.
Well, MC said that MC and sorry, go ahead, Big Philly.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. I just want to see.
I'm saying Bleezy said that Tennessee, Bleezy and MC said they might lose to Tennessee that last week too.
Division game.
Yeah.
Back to division games. It's harder. It's harder to call because they're division games.
Yeah. So like I said, we see multiple possible losses for the Jags. And again, we already know in that Baltimore-Jacksonville game, one of the 2 teams that we want to fucking lose is going to lose. So I'll fucking take.
Let's go to Baltimore. I want to see that one. That's the one that's got me kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately for Baltimore. Have the Rams, they have the Jags, they have San Fran, us, and then Pittsburgh. And like I said, the Rams is an easy dub. The Jacksonville game,
the Rams are not an easy dub. You saw what they just did.
What they did?
They just put up 30, I think, on a team that I thought they were going to lose to.
Okay. No Rams.
We'll see. We'll be cheering for the Rams, but I don't see that happening. But like we said, that Jags game, that's a toss-up right there. We'll see. But that San Fran game, they're going to get their ass whooped. That's for damn sure. And if we beat Baltimore, that's 2 fucking losses out the fucking gate.
And then they got Pittsburgh, which somehow they seem to win every week.
Pittsburgh's got a good team, man. They could easily beat Baltimore right there all day.
What do you think, Big Philly? I think that's what, 3 losable games there?
4. Possibly all 5.
I don't think we get
Nah.
all 5.
I'm not saying they're going to lose. I'm not saying they're
Hold
going to
on.
lose
Let
all
Big
5.
Philly go. Hold on, Todd. Let Big Philly go. Go ahead, Big Philly.
Look, bro. Look, I was talking to Turbo because again, Turbo is a Ravens fan, right? My opinion, Baltimore wins out all the way till that Dolphins game. Miami hopefully wins out till that Ravens game, and I see that Buffalo beats KC, and then that game between Baltimore and Miami will be for the number 1 seed. That's my opinion.
Damn.
But that
I still don't see them beating
Baltimore.
San Francisco at San Fran.
And then that game will get flexed out if that's the case. That game will get flexed to Monday or Sunday night.
Okay.
So you don't see Baltimore losing to San Fran?
I mean, don't get me
In
wrong.
San Fran?
Listen. That was a conversation me and him had. Okay, do that game out of all the games that they're gonna play, that game is the toughest. But they do have the defense. They do have the defense to compete with San Fran. But will they have enough offense to stay with San Fran? That's going to be the question. Because their
Yeah.
defense, Ravens' defense, is not the same defense we faced last year.
Right. But
So,
San Fran's defense is not the same from 3 weeks ago.
well, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. You have to keep up with their offense. So, can they keep up with their offense? That's going to be the big thing. Brock Purdy's still raw. Even though
Yeah.
he had a successful year, he is still raw. He's only in year 1. He's in year 2, actually. So,
Mm-hmm.
he's still raw. It's containing McCaffrey and containing Debo. If you can do that, then you have a chance at winning that game.
And then Ayuk is still playing good too, though.
Yeah, but look what Dallas did. Dallas is mediocre at best, and they still. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if did they beat them or did they get mollywopped? I don't remember. But they have a chance, dude. It just depends on which offense shows up for the Ravens. If they come out playing like how they played last night, they're gonna have a long day. If they come out playing like they played the week before, where they put up 30, 37 points, they might have a chance. And that defense is scoring too, so you got to think about that too. So it all depends. That defense is stingy this year. It's very stingy this year. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But in my opinion, what I'm hoping for is the Dolphins and them win out until that game, and that game is the number 1 spot. Because I hope that they flex it.
The Ravens gave up
I don't want
20
them to
versus
flex
the
it.
Bengals, 31
20,
versus
but
the
with
Browns,
Joey. But 20
24
with Joey.
versus the Cardinals.
Okay.
I don't want them to flex that. I don't want them to
Cardinals
flex
is
that
different,
game.
but Cincinnati and Cleveland, that was with Deshaun Watson and Joe Burrow.
Hey, I don't want them to flex that game though, because the 1:00 is a good time slot for us.
No, bro, I like that. I like that Sunday night. Let's embarrass them Sunday night at their home field. That'd be great.
Ooh.
Come on now.
I'm
Don't be
down
scared.
with that.
Don't be scared,
I
Todd.
think that again though. I really
Todd.
do. I hate to say this, man, but I do think that fucking Jacksonville Baltimore game is going to be a lot fucking closer than people think it is.
It's gonna be a great game.
Because I mean, bro, if we go in there and Jacksonville fucking beats them, and we already said Jacksonville can lose 3 or 4 fucking games left on their schedule, why even leave it to fucking chance? If they lose the fucking Jacksonville and San Fran, that's it. It's done.
No,
The
let
only
them
thing
let them beat Jacksonville and then lose to San Fran, and that helps us out all the way.
Well, it helps us out better. It helps us out better because Jacksonville has a fucking harder schedule than fucking Baltimore does.
No, they don't.
Bro, we just went through it.
Baltimore has a harder schedule. Dude, the last 3 games, or Carolina, Tennessee with the rookie quarterback, Carolina, Cincinnati without Joe Burrow. I would rather have that schedule than have to. The weakest team is the Rams. You got to deal with Pittsburgh and everybody else, and you're man.
Right.
That Baltimore
I was just saying more along the lines of I see them. We've already been over this. I see them losing to fucking Cleveland, and they could lose to Tampa Bay, and everybody's sitting there saying in the final game and another fucking division game,
Tennessee, I think, is
on the
going
road.
to lose.
Yeah, you could lose that one. It
But
could happen.
but where's the Carolina? Where's the
No,
Baltimore
I
has
understand
a
what you're
schedule.
saying in that. I'm just saying the propensity of Jacksonville to lose compared to the propensity of oh shit, that's ours, and we're gonna get there. But the Ravens, like I said, I really don't think that the Rams have a shot. I'm sorry.
Every one of those teams on Baltimore's schedule, besides the Rams, are in playoff position.
And I agree with that. And I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying Jacksonville has doesn't have as strong of a team as Baltimore does. And I think that even though Baltimore has a more difficult schedule, they also have a better team. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't know, man. Jacksonville looks pretty good though too. So
Yeah, I mean they're all those are going to be the upper echelon teams. We're going to be playing somebody like the Texans or Denver or some shit like that for the first game, Or
and
second.
That's what I wanted to get to.
No, we won't. Not with the first seed.
Well, if we get a bye, you're right. We'll end up.
Yeah, but the thing is what all this was leading up to is on next week's not next week's on our next episode. I'm going to be busting out. We're going to do the ESPN playoff machine, and we're going to be fucking getting nitty gritty.
Let's go.
Don't you listen to our coach 1 week at a time.
Well,
one week at a time, but I'm worried about everybody else's team the rest of the fucking way.
I'm not, because if we go take care of business like we're supposed to in the next 3 games, we're in the playoffs.
And I agree with that. Now I'm worried about fucking
6 losses
seeding.
is all we could have. So,
yeah, and I agree. But what I'm trying to say is, again, I'm worried about the seeding. It's fun for me to discuss it. Not that, again, we're going to accurately predict every fucking game, but it's still fucking fun. And again, the remainder of the Dolphins, we all know Washington, Tennessee, and the Jets are all fucking dubs. And I mean, in reality, even if we lose that Dallas game, we beat Baltimore and we beat fucking Buffalo, we have the chance at fucking going 5-1. And as long as everybody else loses 1 or more games, then we don't have that issue. But I still think that even in that, when we go back to the Chiefs, they're only 2 losable games that I see are Buffalo and Las Vegas.
Chargers? Maybe? No.
Nah, the Chargers aren't beating Kansas City, bro.
No. Right.
So, I mean, and realistically speaking, I mean, even if Kansas City loses, we'd have to win out. If they lose to Buffalo, which again, Buffalo can't win a game to save their fucking lives right now. They're still going to get the number 1 seed, whether I like it or not.
That's why they play the games.
But speaking of fucking Buffalo, I saw this fucking meme and I loved it. Stephon Diggs is asking Josh Allen, you ready to choke in overtime again? He said, yep. So,
what's that stat that's been going around today? He's 0-6 in overtimes.
Yep, he hasn't won a fucking single game in overtime.
Yeah.
And they even changed the rule for him, and he still couldn't go down and score a touchdown.
Yeah, but that didn't really matter in this one per se because they got the ball first and he fucking choked. Had to settle for the fucking field goal.
But if he would have scored a touchdown, then what's his name would have never touched the ball. He would have won.
No, and I understand, but that's why I was saying it has nothing to do with the rule change. It has everything to do with he's a fucking choke artist. And the funny thing is, about it. It's ironic. Hold on, Todd. It's ironic that all the fucking Bills fans talk about, Tua and his miscommunication. Well, that was pretty bad fucking miscommunication on a possible fucking touchdown. Could have fucking got you your first win in overtime ever. And he fucking choked.
Yep.
That's what they do.
So,
hey, and I will say this. I know Green Rat will agree with me. Philadelphia gets so much privilege when it comes to them officials because there were some bad calls in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but at the same time, look, man, even when we saw it was it at the beginning of that game? No, it was the other game we were watching. It was the 4:00 game. Is it halftime yet?
No, but I'm getting ready. I'm going to be getting out of here soon.
No, it's not halftime. Not yet.
You're good, Todd. Well, if you got to hop out, we appreciate you hopping on, man.
We're going to fire up that rundown here in a minute. We can fire it up a little early if you want, Todd.
It's up to you because this game don't mean shit to us anyways.
Right. Hang on. I'm on a commercial right now. Let's see how much time's left.
Bears and Vikings. Who gives a fuck?
I think we need to get rid of all the Herbert hate.
Why?
Yeah.
Because his fucking team lets him down all the fucking time.
That was the game I wanted to talk about, though. Bro, Baltimore got so many fucking calls. Bro, even Gene Steratore was having a fucking conniption fit when they missed, number one, Herbert getting hit out of bounds that would have led to a touchdown. And then, what was it? One possession later on the kick, when Philly had to punt, they fucking ran into the fucking receiver, and it should have been another 15-yard personal foul penalty.
You mean Baltimore?
Or the officials were like, oh, no, we didn't see nothing here. We didn't see nothing. What in the fuck, man? The complexity of that, or the whole fucking projection of that game, based on that alone, was fucking ridiculous.
They're making it look rigged.
Oh, absolutely. These are this is the refs after the fucking 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Did you see the horse collar in the Buffalo game?
I did not.
Dude,
that was not a horse collar.
Oh, yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. We're talking about the backhand, right?
No, there was another one.
No, he grabbed the jersey on the front, and that's not a horse collar.
No.
He was outside of the pads. The backhand, it looked like he did, but he had a green glove on. And if you watch it all the way through, he never his hands on the jersey, not inside the pads. And his hand was closed in a fist.
Even the officials up in the box said that was a horse collar.
They didn't look at it close enough because it got replayed again, and you can see the guy's green glove. That his fingers are closed; they're not inside the pad. It looked like it by how he pulled him. Now he might have had the jersey inside of his hands, but his hand was in a fist, and it wasn't on the inside of the pad. I thought it was 100% till I saw that replay. And because he had those ugly green gloves on, you can see where, there was no fingers out reaching in there.
Yeah, but even if you grab the nameplate of the jersey, it's still considered a horse collar.
He didn't grab anything. His hand was just on the back of it. He never went to the other side of the jersey at all. And on the front, he got in and ripped the jersey.
All right. Well, let's fire up this rundown, man. This game is boring as fuck.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll see Chargers 10, Todd.
Dude, what can you say? It's just another offensive dud by them when they could have won that game. They should have won that game.
There you go. Big Philly.
Which game?
Chargers.
Ravens 20, Chargers 10.
Chargers offense is horrible.
Green Rat.
The Chargers offense did not play very well, minus Herbert. Herbert didn't look bad. It's just his fucking teammates drop balls. Their coach sucks. I'm done blaming Herbert for any of it right now.
All right, please.
I didn't see any of the game, but I see Herbert only had 217 yards, 1 touchdown, one interception. That's not very impressive. Chargers are 4-7. They're done.
Yeah, I agree. My thing is like I said though, they had to settle for 3 on that first drive. I think it changed the entire complexion of the game. They were on the 4-yard line. I think that game would have been much different. The officials absolutely have this shit rigged. It is City 31, Raiders 17.
Todd.
Disappointed. I was so excited when it was 14-0, and they just went ahead and disappointed me.
I know, man.
Really?
What game?
Chiefs, Raiders.
City Raiders 31-17.
I didn't watch it. Chiefs spanked them, so I was red zone. Just
All right. Green Rat.
There is not a guaranteed win in a Kansas City Chiefs game again the rest of this year.
Oh.
They're
Bleezy.
average.
Oh, shit. Bleezy.
Yeah, they seem to just keep taking care of business, man. But I'm cheering against them hardcore for sure every game. And I agree with Todd about that 14-0. They blew it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the 14-0. I was super excited for that. But even in the second half, they did have that. They went ahead and they kicked the field goal to go up 3 points, just for their defense to turn around and allow a long drive at the end of the third quarter. They were literally only down 7 to turn around and allow another fucking cheap fucking touchdown midway through the fourth. That game was over at that point. Denver 29, Cleveland 12. Todd.
Denver made me look good picking them. The hottest team in football.
Billy.
Denver, baby.
Ride Broncos, ride.
Oh, shit. Bleezy.
Man, they scored 29 points. Russell Wilson had 134 yards, man, and 1 touchdown. That's crazy. But, yeah, look out for the Broncos, man. I can see us playing them again in the playoffs, maybe. Look out.
Well, Green Rat done forgot to give his fucking soliloquy on how he said that the Denver Broncos weren't as bad as we made them look. And hey, they're the first team that we've beaten this year over 500, so we can fucking end that fucking narrative. I'm down with that. And I mean, Cleveland, they didn't have a very good fucking look there, but it is what it is. Rams 37, Cardinals 14. Todd.
Come back to me.
Green Rat.
I love the Cardinals.
Bleezy.
Hey, look out for the Rams, man. You know, they may be, 37 points is pretty strong, even if it was Arizona. They're 5-6. You know, they might get that win against Baltimore.
All right, Todd.
The Rams offense is unpredictable. They have good receivers and a veteran quarterback. They can play any given Sunday.
Oh, shit. I agree. I think, look, man, they haven't been playing well this year. They're so fucking highly unpredictable, inconsistent. I can't bet on them. I think they both the Rams suck, and so do the Cardinals. So I don't really give a shit. Another one of the surprising games of the week for me: Tennessee 17, Carolina 10. Green Rat.
I was hoping Carolina would pull that one out.
Todd.
It wasn't a surprise for me. Carolina sucks.
Bleezy.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Tennessee, man. They're pretty much, falling apart at 4-7, but they did get the dub. Whatever.
Yeah, my thing was the reason it was surprising is people want to say that, certain people on the panel wanted to say that Tennessee might be able to make it a game later on in the season against a certain team. Yeah, not when you barely beat the fucking Carolina Panthers. So
Right.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. Giants 10, New England 7.
Hold up. CT, I have one more thing to say about that. They screwed Frank Wright, so I hope they never win a game.
They should have.
No, Frank Wright wanted to draft. Frank Wright wanted to draft the quarterback the Texans got. The owner wanted the quarterback he got. Yes.
Interesting.
All right. Well, Giants 10, New England 7. Green Rat.
Fucking Whack Jones and fucking Zappy. You guys suck.
Yes, sir. Todd.
Dude, the most pitiful game of the entire weekend. And I guess one of them had to win a game.
Yeah.
Todd, you didn't see my Iowa Hawkeyes play. I'm sorry, but that's the worst team game ever.
Bleezy, go for it.
10-7, man. I'm sorry I missed this one. I would have loved to have watched that game. But Mac Jones, what are they going to do at quarterback up there, man? Screw the Patriots.
Hey, I want to say this. I've been waiting. I don't even give a fuck about the score. Don't give a shit. What I think it's funny is, again, now we have more fucking meltdowns by the Patriots. Their wide receiver is screaming at Troy Brown, their wide receiver coach, in the middle of the second quarter. He got fucking benched for fucking having the argument with the coach. And now Bill Belichick is coming out. He's under fire again. We're hearing more and more rumblings that, we do think that Kraft is going to be shoving fucking Belichick out the fucking door, kicking him in his way out. Let's fucking go. The Falcons 24, the Saints 15. Green Rat.
Fly, dirty birds, fly.
Todd.
All I got to say is 2 5 and 6 teams now are tied for first place in that division.
Wow. All righty. Please.
Yeah, that's a pretty weak division going on over there. David Carr, 304 yards, 1 pick. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about that game. Look, man, our boy Crisco, we love him. He's a huge Saints fan. You ain't getting it done by losing to fucking Atlanta.
Hey,
and
shout out to Pete, who's an Atlanta fan.
Haha, let's go. Indy 27, Tampa Bay 20. Green Rat.
Kind of an irrelevant game, but I don't got much to say.
All right, Todd.
I thought Tampa would win that one, but hey, I was wrong.
Bleezy.
Colts were my survivor pick of the week, and they got the job done.
Damn. Holy shit, you still on that. Let's go, Bleezy. Bleezy's still in the fucking survivor pool.
It started with over 25,000. It's down to less than 900 right now, and I'm in it.
Let's fucking go, Bleezy.
For a chance to win $500,000, and I'll tell you on my pick this coming up weekend is going to be Pittsburgh.
Oh, hey, shit. Pittsburgh play.
So Bleezy, I can come to you for the loan, right?
If I hit, bro, hit me up. I'll hook you up, bro. I got you. I got you.
Who does Pittsburgh play next week?
Arizona.
Oh shit, that's an easy dub. All right, so
At
let's
home.
go. Fuck, I don't even care about that game. I'm just moving on to the next one. Fuck, we'll go to this one. Pittsburgh 16, Cincinnati 10. Green Rat.
I can't fucking believe Pittsburgh keeps winning.
Todd.
All I got to say is how.
Bleezy.
Pittsburgh's got a salty defense, man. Salty defense. Look out for them. If they had a better quarterback, they'd be a problem.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, you got to give Tomlin credit. He don't got shit on offense, but that D is fucking humming. It's actually much better than it was with fucking Flores' bitch ass over there. So you got to fucking take what you can get there. But yeah, hey, Pittsburgh better go out and get that fucking win next week, boys.
I did forget. I think I did hear that after they fired Canada, the offense went out and did have a very good game. They had a lot of yards, just not a lot of points.
He had his best game of the season. Picked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, 16 points ain't very fucking good. But it is what it is. You could have all the yards if you ain't putting up points. It's going to be hard to win. But yeah. San Francisco 31, Seahawks 13. Green Rat.
Don't care.
Odd.
Didn't care.
Lazy.
Hang on, flip it back over there. Which game is it?
San Fran 31, Seattle 13.
San Fran, Seattle. West Coast. Okay, here we go. Purdy, 209, one pick, one TD. McCaffrey had 114. San Fran's getting it done, man. They're plugging away. They're 8-3. They're one of the top teams, especially in the NFC. That's about it.
Sir. And I love San Fran. Look, San Fran better whoop that Baltimore ass in a couple weeks. I'm looking forward to that fucking game. But as far as beating the Seattle, man, Seattle sucks dick. I don't really give a shit about them beating them. But I like to see that San Fran is still putting up points and getting the job done. Dallas 45, Washington 10, Green Rat.
Oof. Dallas was on fire.
Yes, sir. All right, Todd.
I'm not worried. Dallas is so bipolar. They're going to be coming down soon.
All right, Bleezy.
Yeah, we got Washington coming up, man. Sam Howell was 28 of 44 with one pick, no TDs. They don't have much, man. This should be a solid dub for us, man.
No pass rush either.
And that's what I was just about to say is I'm not really concerned about Dallas down the road. Like I said, Dallas is beaten up on a lot of shitty teams. But as far as Washington is concerned, they've got their front seven is atrocious. Our run game and pass game should get right. Our offense should get right back on track this week. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a fucking blowout, in my opinion. And next, Green Bay 29, Detroit 22. Green Rat.
Detroit was the absolute reason that Detroit lost. The Packers weren't very impressive to me. I watched some of that game.
All right. Todd.
Detroit doing Detroit things again. He needs to snap them out of it.
Oh, shit. Bleezy.
Yeah, Detroit's going to do Detroit. Green Bay scored 20 points in the first quarter and only scored 9 after that. Won 29-22. Mediocre. But I could see Detroit falling off a little bit end of the year.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I watched the highlights. I didn't catch the whole game. But again, you can't keep fucking shooting yourselves in the foot and then saying that you're not a pretender. I love Dan the Man Campbell, but you got to fix whatever the fuck's going on. You can't be continuing to fuck yourself over.
They were fumbling the ball and dropping it and shit like that. It wasn't very typical.
Yeah, but that's some of the things that they had that problem last year where they'd be winning in games and then they'd fumble and they'd allow the team right back into the fucking game, and you got to clean them fucking things up. And the last one, well, second to last one, because nobody gives a fuck about the Chicago Minnesota game, but this one broke my fucking heart. Jacksonville 24, Houston 21, Green Rat.
Doink.
Yeah. Todd.
Yeah, doink. Wasn't it 2 missed field goals?
I don't remember the first one. I remember the last one, but yeah. Bleezy.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, man, 364, 1 TD, 1 pick. The Jags are rolling along, man. Look out for them.
Man, I want to say this, that's absolute horse shit. Beyond the fucking missed field goal, Houston absolutely should have won that game. The second to last drive, CJ Stroud found a wide open wide receiver. He was being held. You could see the fucking jersey pulled out fucking half a country mile as the dude was running wide open for a fucking touchdown. And the refs just fucking ignored it. But yeah, the doink was fucking heartbreaking.
I got a big question for you. Who scares you more, Jacksonville or Houston?
Houston.
Jacksonville.
You guys got to remember, I fucking watched every fucking year. I watched Sunshine playing Clemson because I'm a fucking Gamecock fan. I'm not worried about Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is the epitome of when something happens or anything in a game that frustrates him or anything like that, he fucking chokes. He fucking chokes, dude. And I'm sorry, I'm not worried about fucking Trevor Lawrence. He can't win a fucking big game when the pressure's on. He fucking collapses. Oh, he had a huge comeback in the playoffs last year. Yeah, because the other team fucking killed themselves. I've watched him in he won the Natty his first year there, and the next 2 times he choked donkey dick. I'm not worried about Trevor Lawrence. CJ Stroud, that motherfucker's got something different. He's got something different in his DNA. That dude, watching that game and him coming off of progressions, understanding where the defense is going to be, they were running this slant that he was nailing time after time after time in that game. And he went up to his receiver on the sideline, and you can see him, and they even showed the replay of it after he threw the long bomb, that he fucking faked the slant, pumped the slant, and got the fucking guy on the fucking double move down the field for the fucking touchdown. The dude is on another fucking level for a rookie. He's making people forget about fucking how good Purdy was last year.
Now he's getting a lot of respect from everybody around the league, man. People are recognizing
What's
him.
going on, Iceman in the building? Yes, sir. 8-3, baby.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, all right. And I mean,
I disagree a little bit with that. I've watched some of that game too, and I saw quite a few bad throws too.
Yeah, and I
like
agree.
Overthrows and stuff.
Yeah, there was a couple overthrows. The one he fucking skipped in. He was being pressured, and he had the first down there, and he threw it in the dirt like 5 feet in front of the guy. But again, he's still a rookie. But for him making from the mental side of the game, I think that dude, that kid is ahead of the curve.
Yeah, because in the practices, Tua was teaching him how to be a quarterback.
What was his what's CJ Stroud's numbers for the year?
For the year?
Yeah. I think he only has 5 picks.
So he's got 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 32-66.
That's not bad for a rookie.
That's pretty strong. Yeah, especially for a rookie.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got 100.8 passer rating. It's pretty fucking impressive. Against Jacksonville, he had over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions, 116 passer rating. And like I said, though, that fucking he had a wide open fucking touchdown. The fucking dude was fucking dragging the fucking receiver backward. He was fucking holding on to the jersey so bad he might as well have made it a fucking wedding train. It was fucking embarrassing. It was fucking the refs this week in multiple games were absolutely fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think we should start fucking revolting and fucking. It's to the point where I can't even watch some of these games without getting so fucking angry at how shitty the fucking refs are, and some even games that don't even affect us. Not that I really give a shit about that game, but it's like,
Dude,
I don't want that ref calling our next fucking game.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe betting.
Right?
What's the officials going to do to rig this one?
Yeah, exactly. And I agree. It's just to the point where it's embarrassing to the NFL and the referees. It's sad. It's fucking sad.
Dude, the NFL makes enough money to have it to where they're paying officials decent money, and you're getting fined if you're making bad calls.
Those motherfuckers are already making decent money.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, and the funny thing is they sit here and they say they have these grading situations and they have report cards, and that's how they judge which referees referee playoff games, because in the playoffs they're not the same crews. They're voted on by how quote unquote well they called games in the regular season. Why wouldn't you do that during the regular season and relegate fucking refs that can't fucking make good calls to fucking college, and let some of these college refs get a fucking shot at being in the NFL?
Yeah.
Like, hold people accountable. Like, bro, you suck as a fucking ref. You keep missing shit right in front of your face. Bye, bitch. We'll give somebody else a shot. Can't be fucking worse than the fucking refs in the freaking Chargers game.
I mean, how about some of our games, man? How about that backwards pass they didn't fucking, or they blew dead or whatever, you know?
I understand what I'm saying. Literally, in the Chargers game, the fucking hit, the ref got ran over when they hit him late out of bounds. Like, the ref was right fucking there. And then on the punt, when they fucking interfered with him and hit him, the ref was standing 5 yards from where the guy got fucking hit. Looking at him.
I remember the Philly game. Our guy gets face masked right next to the official.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, what are you fucking doing? Like, you're looking right at it. It's not like, oh, he didn't get his head around, he didn't see it all. That was a cheap little, No, you're looking at it and you decide not to call it. It's fucking insane. So I just that shit infuriates me, man. It's like, please don't let these motherfuckers call a Dolphins game, please. We've seen enough fucking blind refs as it is. We don't fucking need any of them working a Dolphins game.
All right, guys. Yeah, well, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Todd. Appreciate it.
Take care, bro. Yeah, much love, bro. I got you if I hit that.
Dude, I'm just rooting for you for the hell of it, man. I got to root for you.
I appreciate it, dude. I'll keep y'all posted, man. Go Pittsburgh for this week. 1 week at a time.
Hey, are we going to do what we said tomorrow night?
Oh, for the Hard Knocks?
Yeah. We'll try to work it out. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna set it up so y'all can watch it. I think that. Well, I'll talk about it with Bleezy backstage.
Right.
But yeah. We'll try to work it out. Yeah, we'll text you guys for sure.
Keep you posted.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right,
All right,
Todd.
night, man.
Take care, man.
But yeah, man, I mean, this fucking game, nobody really gives a fuck about this game. This game's boring as fuck, man. 3-3 at half is fucking embarrassing.
Brutal, isn't it? 3-3, man. NFL, you know, when I looked, I was like, who's playing tonight earlier? And I see Minnesota, Chicago. I'm like, damn, man, where are they coming up with these games?
Yeah, man, they absolutely. I mean, I don't get it. I know that they try to give every team one fucking Monday night game, but how in the fuck was it when the Dolphins sucked that they would find a way to not give us a Monday night game? They'd only give us a Thursday night game or a Sunday, one Thursday and maybe one Sunday game. But yet they have every fucking team that sucks donkey dick on Monday night. All the entire fucking
all the primetime games.
I think there's been maybe 2 or 3 good Monday games this entire season.
Right. Hey,
it's all about those analytics.
Yeah, the analytics. Hey,
they pick the games now.
Is that how they do it?
Computer, yeah.
By fucking analytics, stop it. It's all these fucking. They already said that they try to get all 32 teams will have at least one Monday night game, and
it's done with computer. The computers pick the games.
Oh my god, they the schedule, but I don't think that they use the analytics to pick the schedules. I don't think they use that to pick which ones are prime time and which aren't.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
I don't know.
All right. What did make this game interesting is on my eliminator pick, Green Rat, I know you don't like talking about gambling and shit, but on my eliminator in that pool, 20% of the people have Minnesota tonight. So
shit.
If the Bears win, that'll knock out 20% of the people, man.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go Bears.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro.
We haven't talked about the Bills game yet.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the Dolphins game either, did we? But I guess
but I figure we all gave the Dolphins. We already
yeah.
Beginning, but fuck, how did I miss the fucking Bills game? I don't know.
Let's run it down.
Yeah, go ahead, Green Rat. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I want to say the truth here. I don't want to be considered a liar or anything, but truly, Josh Allen had a pretty goddamn good game.
Yeah.
He was throwing the ball fucking for a wet football and stuff. He was fucking throwing some frozen ropes. Eagles really just got lucky.
Yeah, man, and I agree to an extent. I think that there were some bad. I mean, obviously, look, Allen threw another fucking interception, another terrible interception in that third quarter that allowed Philadelphia to take over that game score-wise. And yes, they did battle back, and they did have the Eagles had to win or had to kick the field goal at the end to tie it up. But in reality, it comes down to, again, another bad pass, miscommunication by Josh Allen in overtime. And it should have been their opportunity to win it. And you got to give credit to fucking Jason Kelce on that fucking quarterback run and pancaking the fuck out of that DN that just hurts to just walk right the fuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think Josh Allen had an extremely good game. He had one fucking really just like one or two bad passes the whole fucking game. The other ones were drops or he was throwing the ball away. I mean, he did have like 20 incompletes, but they weren't bad throws. I mean,
I saw him out
he
there
was spot on during that game.
And you were right. No, you were right when you were talking about how he was powering the ball in there. He was, dude. Okay, his
It
stat
didn't look
line-
like it was raining with him throwing the ball, I guess is what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 339 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 9 carries for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Like I said, 1 or 2 bad passes the whole game is all he had.
I think at the end of
That's
that
what
game,
makes it funny.
I think at the end of that game, he's sitting there thinking with the towel over his head, what else do I have to fucking do to win this? What else can I have to do?
Right?
I think
And I agree with that, but at the end of the day, though, and I agree with that. Look, he had some great passes, especially that 3rd and 9 that he threw over the middle, and he fucking rocketed that son of a bitch. And I mean, again, but at the same time, we have to take into account, and it's not me bashing the Bills. It's you also have to understand the drive before the game-winning field goal. Philadelphia was driving. They're down at the 35, about to go in and score a touchdown, which makes the fucking the field goal obsolete. They would have won the game in regular at the end of regulation, and Kelsey gets called for 2 fucking false starts because he was quote unquote flinching. And how do we say again, without those, that game would have been over in regulation?
Well, he did. Now, I don't agree with what they're calling, but he did do what they said he did.
Yeah, and I agree. And it's like we've had the conversation before. If he's looking down at the ball to make sure he's going to snap it right, whatever, that's one thing. But the intent of the penalty is when he bobs his head really fucking hard to simulate the snap. He wasn't doing that.
That's not what he got called on. He got called on his arm.
His arm?
His left arm. He had folded. He hiked. He was holding the ball with one hand, and his left arm was up, kind of by his knee. And I think because he went out and they looked at him and stuff. I think he was hurt, and he was flinching because of the pain. And I think that's what caused the 2 flags and stuff. Because, like they said, it was back to back. So I think he was in pain, and it was his arm movement and stuff is what the flinch was. It wasn't the up and down of the head, because some of those other centers, they go up and down and up and down and up and down, and then they snap the ball. I mean,
right. Yeah.
But it was his left arm is they zoomed in on it once during the game to show the little bit of movement. It wasn't fucking much at all either, but it kind of simulated the snap and stuff enough that they go, well, that's why the end, if he was looking in and saw the center starting to move that way, then that is what it is. But then there was some holds and stuff that the Buffalo fans are bitching about and stuff, which makes me laugh because of the fucking pass interference against the Giants. Sure was okay then, but now that they lost a game, it's a huge deal.
Yeah,
they should have lost that Giants game.
But that kick was fucking awesome.
Oh, bro, you banged that motherfucker.
I didn't think it was gonna stay in.
Yeah, not only that, but knowing you're on a fucking wet ass field and then you got to bang a 60-yarder. I mean, that's pretty fucking impressive, dude.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it is what they got there, and I mean, unfortunately, that miscommunication and whatever they want to whatever fucking Buffalo fans want to call it. It cost you. It cost your team the fucking game.
Yeah, it did. And like I said, I'm not going to even say that's a bad pass.
No, it's not a bad pass.
But
I'm just saying,
from how they explained it, which I don't know if it's true or not, but they were saying since he beat him so bad to the inside, he should have just stayed the receiver to the inside. but the original play was post, I believe, is what they said.
No, he was going to the corner. Yeah, the corner route.
Okay, yeah, the corner route, and that's what I think they showed a thing of him and Diggs discussing it and stuff, and you could say that, well, I'm supposed to go over here, and Diggs was just getting all pissed off.
Yeah, and my thing though is the only reason I say that is, again, they gave such shit to Tua when he had the quote unquote miscommunication with Cedric Wilson. It's a very similar situation, and so you call Tua a shitty quarterback and you can't fuck up like that. Well, you had the opportunity to win your first game in overtime, and you have a similar situation happen, and now you're going to act like it's not a problem with Josh Allen. Well, if you knew what the route was, you should have threw the fucking ball to where the receiver was supposed to be, not where you wanted him to be.
He would have been wide open there too. So
exactly. It's like you wanted him to go there, but that's not what the play called for.
Right.
So again, I think it's Josh Allen got super excited. Oh shit, he's wide open. Let me throw it. Let me panic. Let me throw it. And
well, if I remember, wasn't he throwing off his back foot though too?
I wasn't paying
I
attention.
think he had to throw off his back foot and quick because the pressure was there. So when he threw it, he definitely was to the inside. I think it's more if the receiver would have been looking back as he was running a little bit, he would have saw the ball to the inside and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But yeah, part of it was the pressure that they put on him on that play that caused him to throw to the with his arm he could have thrown to the corner too, but it had to do with the speed of how early he had to throw it and make his decision.
Yeah, but that's anticipation. If you know that your receiver's running that corner and you got to put it up early, well, I mean, maybe
it's
that's
an option. They said it was an option route, so there you go. It's like I say, it's just we get spoiled because Tyreek late this year has chosen correctly on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the Waddle throw, where he smoked Sauce, that was actually a bad throw.
Underthrown.
It was underthrown and a little to the inside, because if you keep rewatching it, there was a time in there where Waddle, you can see his strides, where he had to change his strides quite a bit to catch that ball.
Yeah, because
Tua probably should have thrown it out about another foot and a half.
But that's I'm not going to listen to that, because if you remember, that's actually the play that Austin Jackson got beat and Tua had a fucking hand in his face, and based on the pressure, he had to fucking throw it up there, or he wouldn't have had time to fucking throw it any differently.
We got an update.
He had pressure, but I'll have to rewatch that one.
Yeah, I watched Ryder's breakdown of it today, and yeah, he had pressure off Austin Jackson off the left, and he did. If he tried to change the angle or anything like that, could have had his arm hit, and the fucking ball would have fallen incomplete, or again, he would have been sacked. He had to let go of the ball when he let go of the ball.
Yo. We got a field goal. Chicago.
Oh, shit. Let's go, Bleezy.
Let's go, baby.
Bleezy's like, come on, motherfuckers. That's 20%.
That's 20%, man. That'd be huge. That'd knock you down. Yeah. That'd be about what? 200 people or 250, almost 300 people.
What is that? You said there was 900 left?
Yeah, I was trying to pull it up, man. There must be their website's jacked up or something right now.
Yeah, X percent at 900. It'd be about 150, 175.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Chop them down. And I still have Philadelphia and Baltimore. that I haven't picked
Fuck
all year.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Who else do you have left? Do you know?
I don't know. I started looking at it today, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I was like, "Who do I have left?" And I started going through it. I was like, "Damn, I got Philly, and then I have Baltimore, and then after that, I think it's a lot of shit teams, man."
Oh man.
Yeah,
Well, at least you don't have to pick Arizona and shit.
right. Yeah, not yet.
Well, you ain't gonna have to do that regardless.
Nah, I don't plan on it.
Well, I was saying that even if the survivor pool goes all the way to fucking, well, I guess I don't know how that works because what happens at the end of the regular season?
I was thinking the same thing. What if there's a tie
How
at
does
the end
that
of the
work?
year? They split it. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'll take a split if they want to split it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I mean, you can't go into the playoffs because then if those teams that aren't in the fucking playoffs, then what?
Yeah, right. They would have to end it at the end of the year.
So yeah, at 17 games, I mean, you still wouldn't have to use half the shitty teams in the fucking league.
All right, check it out. Check this out. Here we go. Bam. See that?
Yep. All right. So there you go.
So it started with 25,200 players. Right now, 24,260 been eliminated, 940 left.
All right. So go right down there to the no. Go up.
Look here. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Go where?
I was trying right there where it says weeks. Click over and see how many weeks it goes.
18.
Yeah, that's it. It only goes to week 18. So
maybe if I make it the distance, it's a split at the end of the year. I'll split 421,000.
Hell yeah.
I just need to pick 6 more correct games.
Yeah. Who do you have left now? Let's go see who you have left.
Let's see what this is. Isn't this week right here? Hang on. That's not this week. Where are we at? Week 12. So
yeah,
look at here.
12.
Check this out. 18% of the pool has Minnesota.
Damn. That's crazy.
And so it's kind of hard. I have to go week to week to show you, man. But
I ain't worried about that. Nah, it's fine. Like, bro, when you obviously you already picked Pittsburgh, but then it'll tell you when you go to pick the next one. Just let us know who you got because they'll let you know the next time you have to pick what teams you can pick out of. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah. I'll be able to show you tomorrow. You can see which teams are locked. They're locked up because a lot of the good, like I've taken the Chargers. I think I've taken KC already. I think I may have taken Buffalo.
Damn, you're lucky if you took fucking Buffalo because they haven't won shit.
I just took the Colts right there. That was a fucking gamble. But I hit that one, and I'm going to have Pittsburgh next week. I've not taken them. I won on the Saints one week. You know.
Yeah, man.
Along, bro. Let's go.
Have you picked Dallas yet?
Yes, I have picked Dallas.
It's all good, man. Hey, you getting it though, man? You getting it?
Yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. The road to $500,000.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Well, all right, man. Hey, I think I'm gonna call it a night, man. What do you think, Bleezy?
Okay. Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up. It's a good show.
Yeah, man. I apologize to everybody. Been sick, run down, just trying to fucking push through. Want to come out and fucking do a show with all y'all.
Appreciate you, Green Rat. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Appreciate everybody hopping on, everybody giving their opinion. Go ahead, Green Rat. What's your final thoughts, man?
I want to give a formal apology. Last time I was on, I was not being a very nice person. I was using my inner Bills Mafia attitude, and I'm just sorry.
Well said. Well said. Even though you didn't have to do that, you're a hell of a man, Green Rat. You're a hell of a man.
All right. Bleezy, any final thoughts?
Hey, not much, man. I'm digging where we're at. 8-3 with the schedule we have left. 4 out of our last 6 games are at home, man. And we're undefeated. That's a beautiful thing, man. Let's beat Washington and fucking rock on. Let's go.
All right. My final thoughts. The fact that Bleezy just put an R in Washington fucking made my night. And I agree, man. We're 8-3. The only fucking 2 road games we have left, obviously, I mean, the only one I'm concerned about is Baltimore. And as long as we handle business at home, I really do think we could steal that one in Baltimore and go undefeated the rest of the season. Nail my 14-3 prediction. And
that would be
possibly
sweet.
Number 1 fucking spot in the fucking playoffs.
Hey, real quick. No, that would be awesome. I didn't mean to cut you off, but while we're still live, are we trying to? We're doing something with the Hard Knocks tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we'll talk backstage. Right. But for those of y'all that want to get in on it, we're just letting the boys in. We're not trying to let a bunch of randos in because we ain't trying to get any bullshit going on. But yes, we will be reaching out to people via text about how we're going to get that done. I'm going to talk to you backstage about it, Bleezy.
That's cool. No, that's cool. Sounds good, man.
All right, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody coming out on as always. Sure. If y'all are watching on Twitter, Twitch, or any of that, come on over to YouTube. Follow on that fucking like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Smash that notification bell. Yes, sir. Fins up, baby. And we're going to leave you with our favorite clip as always.
Waddell. Everybody knew they would yell from the box like, Jay